Well, for a lot of us right now, we cringe when we look at our 401k, but if you're close to retirement, looking at that 401k is a lot scarier right now. It's a big question what people should do. Let's bring in Walter Updegrave, our expert for the Ask the Expert segment. Walter, this question comes to us from Judy in New York. Here's what Judy writes. My husband is 59 and plans to retire at 62. We have about $250,000 invested in an IRA, a Roth IRA, and in some stocks. I'm scared to death that we may end up losing everything we've worked for, but our advisor told us we are diversified among many mutual funds and we shouldn't worry. Is he right? That's a big question right now.
Well, it is. So the first thing you want to do is make sure that you're really well diversified, a mix of stocks and bonds. And your advisor should be able to lay this out for you. It's no secret, and you should just ask them, give me a breakdown. How much is in stocks? How much is in bonds? How much is in different types of stocks and bonds? You can also do this on your own by going to the portfolio x-ray tool at morningstar.com. You just plug in the ticker symbols for your mutual funds and any other securities that you own. And what it does is it kind of looks through the funds and it breaks down their holdings of all of your funds and gives you a stocks bonds breakdown. It'll show you what kind of stocks you own and it'll show you what percentage of your portfolio is in bonds. And this way you'll know whether you're truly diversified and how much you have in stocks and how much you have in bonds.
So what can people do outside of investing to really be prepared for their retirement, especially if they're just a few years away from it?
Well, the people who are on the verge of retirement, let's say within 5 or so years, given what's going on now, what they really need to do is sort of revisit those plans. Does it make sense for them to retire at age 62 or age 65, whatever their original schedule is? And if your account balance, if your 401k balance has gone way down, you may have trouble drawing the money out that you need for living expenses. Or if you pull out the same amount that you were going to pull out before, it will be a higher percentage of your account value and you run the risk of running out of money too soon. So you need to sort of step back and look at this and make sure that you can follow through on your plans because you want to find that out before you retire, not after you retire.
How can someone find that out? I mean, how can they look through all their investments, the way they're living their life, et cetera, be sure that they're still on track to retire as planned? They want to know a few years out, not 6 months before.
Exactly. Well, any good advisor should be able to help you with this problem. Essentially, they'd be looking at what your account balance is, how much you can reasonably draw out, what sort of returns you might earn given the way you're invested. There is a tool that you can go to on the web that can also help you do this. It's the T. Rowe Price Retirement Income Tool. Now, originally, this tool was designed for people who are already retired, but they recently redesigned it so that people who are several years away from retirement can use it.
A big question for people though, what if they can't save more before they retire, and what if they've tried investing differently and it hasn't worked?
Right. Well, sometimes the value of your account may fall such that you can't save enough, or you may be very close to retirement and you just don't have the money to make up for the loss. So in that case, you can consider several options. One is maybe you'll retire on schedule at age 62 or 65, but you'll work part-time, so you're not drawing on your accounts as much. Another possibility, though, is just to put off retiring for a couple of years. This will allow you to save a little bit more, give your retirement accounts a chance to recover. And another big bonus is that by postponing retirement, you'll increase the size of your Social Security check. Each year that you delay retirement beyond age 62, you accumulate what they call delayed retirement credits, and they can boost the value of your monthly check by roughly 8% or so. So that's a good way to increase your retirement income. If you want to see how changing your retirement date, maybe postponing it from age 62 to 65 might affect the size of your Social Security check, you can go to the Social Security calculator in the money section of the AARP site.
All right, people may have to change their ways a little bit with the market like this, but good information, Walter. Thank you, I appreciate it. And if you have a question out there, please email us at this address. We'll do our best to get your question.